Hello and good evening, and welcome back to another episode of Seriously Hilarious with Shonda and B.
Hey y'all.
Hello, y'all. Tonight we have a guest, Kimberly Glover from Chicago, and we're going to talk about meeting your mate. So, this discussion is going to center around us talking about qualifications for a good mate, what to find one, how dating sucks in America, and what has changed over the years, and what does single women, have to look forward to as we transverse this dating culture. So, Kim, as you have been dating for a long time, longer than me, longer than her, what do you think is the qualities you're looking for in a mate, and where do you think you're gonna find them?
Okay, good evening. Good evening,
Good
everyone.
evening, everyone.
Some of the main qualities that I look for in a man is that guy still being the provider, the protector,
Amen.
the leader of the home. Because that's kind of like how I was raised, like from my grandparents, my dad, like those guys were like, even my sons, those guys were like providers of households. The women worked only because if they wanted to, but it wasn't like they had to put like the boots to the ground. Where would I find that person? Honestly, I don't know. Honestly, I do not
Kim.
know. Go ahead.
So
Yes,
I
so
heard you say, hey Kim. Thanks for joining
Hi.
us.
Thank you for having
Okay,
me.
so I just wanted to ask you, because you said that men were providers,
They
right?
were.
And I have not experienced that in my dating life. So are you telling me that that still exists out here in these streets? Am I in the wrong city? What's wrong? Because I ain't seen it.
Think it exists as much as it used to, only because, and I hope I don't get counseled for this, but then again, who cares, right? Because I'm checking my own bag, right? I don't think
Okay.
it exists as much because we as women has broken so many ceilings as far as making more money than men that it's hard for them to provide. And they are so intimidated by us, by our success, till they
Yeah.
feel like they have nothing to offer. So they're going to clutch their pearls, hold them tight, and not even offer. Because once we start speaking and once they see how we live in like real life in real time, they be like, you know what? It's probably nothing for me to offer this young lady. So I'm gonna see if I can just have sex with her and just keep it moving, or play with her emotions and her time and just keep it moving. Because a lot of those guys, honestly, I mean, I'm not gonna say all of them because I don't be in those rooms where the wealthy is, to be honest. I'm in
Yeah.
some of the rooms where people should be at least middle class or slightly below. I'm not in the rich rooms, but even
Hmm.
those guys aren't providing as they should because they probably don't even have it. Think about it. Look around. Man, you work for the same company. You making 120. I'm making 120. You probably got more kids than I have, more debt than you know what I'm saying? It be like a lot of
Mhm.
factors. And a lot of guys just don't want to give.
Yeah.
And then a lot of guys, in my opinion, and this is just my opinion, I can't even back it up with facts, only the facts that I have through my friends. A lot of these guys, they pretend like they want women and they don't even really want women. They really want men.
Girl, say that.
Wanna be by themselves or hang out with their homeboys. They do not wanna be hanging out with no women. I've been saying that for years. They don't like us.
They don't. They don't like us. Okay.
I was just gonna say, and to be honest, as far as men being providers and things like that, even like you said, even the Richie Richingtons, even if you are wealthy, like you said, they don't really want to because a lot of these men are stingy. They feel like, oh, you need to get your own money. Why are you in my pockets? But then at the same time, they want you available. First of all, sir, I can't be available if I have to work. I don't know what you
Make
think is
that
gonna
make
happen.
sense.
Like, I don't understand how you, cause you got millions. Like, if I'm dating somebody who got millions of dollars, you need to just retire me because I'm not gonna be available if I have to work a 40-hour work week, sir. It's just not gonna happen. And even if you like, okay, well, I'm an entrepreneur, I got businesses. Okay, if I have multiple businesses, I still have to work. I have to make
Right.
sure those the money is keep coming in. I'm not gonna be as free flowing and fluid as you with your time. So, but a lot of those men be stingy. They don't want to give you nothing. And then if they do give you something, they want to try to control you. And it's always something. Like, first of all, sir, not today, not tomorrow. Go over there and mind your business. And I'm gonna mind mine. But see, that's why I say, regardless of how much money someone has, you need to make sure you like each other. At least, even if you don't love each other, at least like each other. Because if you like each other, then you're gonna try to deal with each other in a certain manner.
Mhm. How about you, Shonda?
Well, I agree. I absolutely agree with everything that you are saying. As much as I don't want to, that's my reality. I want to be in love. I want to experience partnership. I want to experience somebody witnessing my life and I theirs,
Mhm.
because that's an experience that I haven't had long term. I've had short term. Somebody told me a term and I was like, "Yes, humiliationship." I was like, you saying something with that. You saying something with that because
Yeah,
you as women sometimes we think we in relationship with people and then we realize that you ain't doing nothing but humiliating me, draining my energy, like you said, wasting my time. And I just want to believe that before it's all said and done, that I can be on the other side, where I experience love, commitment, and joy and partnership.
yeah.
Yes, yes, you would think, right? You would think. See, that's
Mhm.
what I think. I think men be so concerned with trying to run, which I get it. I get that they may want to, be the head of the household and do everything. But let's just be partners in it, right? Even if you can't do everything, okay, fine, because it's hard out here for a pimp, for everybody. I get that.
It is.
But we at
Mhm.
least need to be partners in it. But they don't even really want to be partners in it. And it's like, well, sir, we really don't have a choice at this point. We're gonna be homeless if we not in this together. You out there in the streets and being like what you say, hobosexuals. Now you got men who just want to have sex with you just so they can have a place to live. Mhm.
Think that this is just my opinion again. I can't back it up with facts. Just an opinion because we're having a conversation. It's like men that do
Yeah.
not have a problem with providing for you and making sure that you're good mentally, physically, spiritually. Those are real men. Those other guys, I honestly do not believe that those guys are interested in women. They just haven't came out the
Girl,
closet yet. Seriously.
that's a
See in the
that's
closet.
true.
Because
I totally agree.
I've run across some good men, potential providers, but I'm not attracted to them.
Mm,
So if at this age now, um, if I'm not attracted to you, then once again I don't want to spend my time with you. When I was younger,
yeah.
I didn't have to be attracted to you because you were a trick. You know what I'm saying? And a trick only, and I'm using you for your money. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But
So
now,
basically they had a different type of value.
right, but now it's different. It's definitely different. I have to like you. I have to, be attracted to you. It's bigger than the dollar sign. So you have to have the money, of course, because I
Mhm.
can't lay next to a bomb.
Right.
Yeah,
That
I have no
part.
Right.
desire. I have no desire for that.